It's Derby time, so we're going to the place where everyone wants to be on the first Saturday in May.
This is a major happening place on Oaks and Derby Day, let me tell you that.
It's the most exciting 2 minutes in sports and one crazy day in the kitchen.
Oaks and Derby is about a lot of people and a lot of food.
You'll see what it takes to serve hundreds of thousands of hot dogs and Millionaire's Row meals that are fit for a king.
It's a feast.
The head chef at Churchill is taking us behind the scenes for the secrets to his Woodford rubbed steak. We're not shy with pouring the bourbon on.
No.
Oh, look at this.
So that's a little secret from Chef JoJo.
Plus, easy and tasty Derby Day salads that you can make too.
Everything that we're doing is something that I want you to be able to do at home.
It's a special Derby edition of Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs behind the scenes at Churchill Downs, and it starts right now. Tim Laird with more Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. This time we're at Churchill Downs, home of the Kentucky Derby.
Everybody for a cold beer. Yo, happy Kentucky Derby.
People come here from all over for world-class racing, high fashion, and fantastic food. With food like this, everyone's a winner, and you can bet the man in charge of it all has to be as fast as the horses when it comes to cooking.
You know, Oaks and Derby is about a lot of people and a lot of food.
A lot is right. On Oaks Day, Chef JoJo Doyle of Levy's Restaurants oversees the cooking of hundreds of strip loins.
For Oaks Day, we'll cook about 380 of these.
Wow. And by the time a Derby winner is crowned, he'll have put out 100,000 hot dogs.
This is the spot. This is a major happening place on Oaks and Derby Day, let me tell you that.
How do you do it?
Well, when 155,000 of your best, closest friends come in to join your party, yeah, you got to plan a little bit.
Really, a party for 30 or 40 is probably pretty boring for you.
It blows my mind to only make one pan of something. If I'm not up in the hundreds, I don't know what to do.
But we convinced him to cut some recipes down a bit for us, so you can learn the secrets to making a Millionaire's Row meal at home.
What I am going to show you is some dishes from Oaks and Derby, you know, and we're going to give you a little spread. It's going to be basically a feast for a king.
Oh, I love that. You'll be able to see the secrets so you can do it at home as well. We'll start out with a spicy cauliflower salad. That's perfect for a Derby party because it only takes about a minute to make, and you can snack on it from race 1 to the time when the garland of roses is presented in the winner's circle.
Really, really simple, about 4 ingredients, but the cool thing about it is once you're done with it, you put it on the platter, and you're just gonna snack on this all day long. Right now, we've got a very scalding pan of like hot grease, or hot oil, because you wanna sear the cauliflower. You want that sound. You see that color that's happening right there? So now we're gonna add red chili flakes to that oil, okay?
Oh yeah, so that's gonna give it a little...
And as you can see, the color's coming in on this pretty well. See the... All you're going to do is let it work. As it's cooking, here comes the magic ingredient, a little bit of honey.
Okay, so that's the sweet with the heat that we love, and that's going to give it some more flavor.
The heat, look at you.
Can't wait to try this. Wow. Very good flipping skills there too, Chef.
Well, a couple of years in the kitchen will do that for you. So, this is how you serve it.
Okay.
You just let that sit for about 15 minutes so it doesn't burn your fingers. You see there, it doesn't take long, and you can enjoy this all day.
I like that. 60 seconds, you're done.
Yeah, you make this in the morning, you set it on the table, and now you're enjoying it. That's what we do here at the races. We eat all day, we have some drinks all day, and we watch the amazing races.
Chef, you're going to show us the secrets to another great salad here at Churchill Downs, and I love this because you have a lot of different ingredients in this, and it's easy to make as well.
Well, we try to keep it simple, stupid, right? That's what my wife always tells me. This is basically a green bean and wax bean with seared tomatoes with a roasted garlic champagne vinaigrette salad. Oh, and it's going to be easy. Great. We're going to knock this out right now. So you're going to give me a hand.
Chef JoJo blanches the green beans while I sear the tomatoes.
Actually, you have a pan with hot oil there?
Now, as you can hear that,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
hot. Turn it off.
Turn it off.
And then just shake it. A little bit of salt.
Little shake.
A little bit of pepper.
All right, there we
Your
go.
green beans look good. Drop them. This is when they're shocked.
There they go.
Hey!
There,
Like that, you
they
know?
are shocked. Actually,
Yes.
that'll stop the cooking immediately.
Yes.
Retain that color that comes up and
And
boom.
the bite. You're looking for the bite.
Oh,
You're looking
yeah.
for that sweetness. The tomatoes are done. Now we've finished basically the salad. We just need to make a vinaigrette.
All
Pretty
right.
easy with a little bit of Dijon mustard. That's your emulsifier. I like to start with a little bit. A little roasted garlic puree that we did earlier.
Oh, that looks great.
You know, you can buy this stuff at the stores because you want to have a party, you want people over, but you don't want to be stuck in the kitchen
so
all
you
day.
can skip a step and buy it already.
Tiny bit of salad,
There it
little
is.
champagne vinaigrette, or vinegar, if you will. You're going
right.
to start to stir it to where it becomes a little bit of a paste,
Where it thickens up a little bit.
and then you're going to drizzle the oil into the thing as I stir it.
Wow, Chef, you can tell this is a great olive oil with a lot of flavors. I can just
Well, you
smell
can
it.
smell it. That's how you tell a good olive oil. If it's got that nutty aroma, and you're just, oh man, that's really
Beautiful.
powerful.
Now-
So pour it slowly,
Drizzle slowly.
drizzle slowly.
Because you want to incorporate it as
You want it
go.
to incorporate. As
All
you
right.
can see, you have to pour it faster than that.
Okay.
There we go.
There we
And you
go.
just want to stir
How
it. And
we
as you
doing?
can see, good, good,
Oh,
good.
yeah?
Looking good.
Good drizzling action. All right.
Not bad at all. Here's a secret. If you're stirring it and it's starting to collect on the sides, just slow down your pouring process, okay? And then let it go back and see now it's gone.
Now it's
Disappeared.
gone.
So keep going.
All right, we're still going.
So we've got our salad dressing, we got our mixing bowl.
Okay.
You've got your tomatoes, and I've got my green beans.
These look great. I'll tell you, who did these?
There.
How about that? Is
That's
that it?
pretty good.
Boom?
Yeah.
All right.
So now I've got green beans I'm putting in here. Now we're gonna add some dressing and we're gonna toss it. And then as you can see, it's starting to coat all the
Oh,
green
yeah.
beans. Look how easy this is. Don't let all your tomatoes jump off your plate. They're just excited. Look at that. Now that's finished product. And now it looks like we worked all day on that bad boy.
It does. That's how they do it for 2 or 8,000 here at Churchill Downs. I love it. For more information and recipes on this episode or any other featured restaurants on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, log on to newlocaltv.com.
If you could grab your old trusty friend there.
Is this for me or the steak?
This is for the steak. We'll have that later, okay?
And we have more secrets from Churchill Downs coming up.
Everything that we're doing is something that I want you to be able to do at home.
Next, it's What's for Dinner on Derby Day. Look how tender. It's a New York strip, beefed up with a taste of Kentucky. You don't want to miss the secrets to that. Plus, we'll whip up a Woodford Reserve peach cobbler. I mean, look at that. It's all ahead on this special Kentucky Derby edition of Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Tim Laird with you again with more Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. This time, coming to you from the hallowed grounds of horse racing, beneath the world-famous Twin Spires. It's a great day to be at Churchill Downs because it's Derby time, and we're going to go into the kitchens behind the scenes with the top chef. And we're searching out the secrets behind all the fine food served up in Millionaire's Row.
And this is what we do for 18,000 people on Oaks and Derby Day. They're back to back. It's not, I mean, it's an amazing, extraordinary event.
To pull it off, Chef JoJo Doyle starts planning for Derby a year in advance.
And that, I don't just do this. I'm also over the hamburgers, the hot dogs.
Great hot dogs out here too.
Yeah,
we
we should have that down pat. We served like 100,000 of them that opening week.
You won't find hot dogs on the buffet on Millionaire's Row. Instead, it's things like this: bacon potato hash and New York strip steak, beefed up with a taste of top shelf bourbon.
This year, I thought I'd kick it up a little bit.
Chef JoJo is taking us behind the scenes in his Finish Line Suites kitchen to show us the secrets to a winning Derby Day meal. You can actually have what they're eating here at Churchill Downs at home.
So let's get started with the New York strip. You know, this is a classic. We've served this for quite a while, but this year I thought, you know, let's liven it up a little bit. So
good.
if you do the honors, if you could grab your old trusty friend there.
I know my way around a Woodford bottle. I sure do. Thank you, Joe. Oh, by the way, is this for me or the steak?
This is for the steak. Okay. We'll have that later, okay?
Okay, very good.
Right now, basically, it's a Woodford rub strip steak, and we're gonna roast it. But I took it a step further, and I've got a bourbon barrel smoked sea salt right here, so it's got that bourbon flavor in it. We're gonna rub this all over the meat, and then we're gonna kind of liven that meat up with just a bourbon kind of marinade. I push it deep down into it, because that's a hunk of meat,
I mean,
man.
that is a big piece of meat.
For Oaks Day, we'll cook about 380 of these.
Wow.
A lot of people are like, oh, salt, salt. No, if you're cooking food at home, don't be afraid of the salt. That's the secret. So now, I'm all gussied up over here. You want to go ahead and get the bourbon going?
Let me do this now. The way we do this, just a little pour.
Just pour it into the hand.
Boom.
You know, don't be scared of it. I've seen you make mint juleps before on TV. Come on now.
You know, we're not shy with.
Pour it over here.
We're not shy with pouring the bourbon on.
No.
Oh, look at this.
We're gonna push it in. You want it to soak in a little bit. You want that flavor to kind of get in there, but you just want it to be a hint. My secret for the oven thing is basically I like to cook it for about 60 minutes and about 350. In the last 15, 20 minutes, I crank it up to about 400.
And wait until you see it when it comes out. We'll dig in for a taste coming up. But first, the secrets to a high-rolling potato hash that goes with it.
We're doing a Nyman Ranch bacon potato hash. Ooh, okay, we're using Yukon Gold and Red Bliss potatoes. Okay. Here's a lardons of bacon. So you're gonna cook the potatoes in boiling water. Do that until they're about fork tender. I added just a tiny bit of oil. Okay. And you're gonna start to render those lardons. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of onion so they can start soaking up all that love from the little
nice flavors.
Bacon. Yeah, I like to kind of cook food together. The secret to the onions is that you want to cook them till they're translucent, or like where they start to become clear. You see what I'm talking about, camera guy?
I can see it.
Perfect, right? Look.
Here comes the potato.
Here comes the potato.
Blanched, ready to roll, fork tender.
Fork tender. Now, all you have to do now is heat them up. This is done.
Our Millionaire's Row meal is coming down the stretch now. The only thing left is dessert. And a taste, of course.
Here, I'll slice you off a little piece.
I love it. We'll get to that when Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs returns to Churchill Downs. Welcome back to Churchill Downs and Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Tim Laird, coming to you from inside the kitchen where all the meals from Millionaire's Row are made. We're back in the Finish Line kitchens here at Churchill Downs with Executive Chef JoJo Doyle. How are you, Chef?
Hey, man, good to have you here today.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is great to see this. This is the kitchen where all the Millionaire Row meals come out of, the Finish Line suites. This is the spot.
And as you can see, the color's coming in on this pretty well.
We've seen the secrets to his spicy cauliflower salad that's done quicker than a 5-furlong sprint. A bean salad that you can snack on all Derby day long. The bourbon rubbed New York strip is just about ready in the oven, and bacon potato hash is ready to go too. Well, it wouldn't be Derby Day without a great dessert, and I know Chef JoJo, you got something for us for the dessert side.
We're doing a nice peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler. I was wondering about these beautiful peaches here.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We've already started with them. We're gonna make a streusel topping. We're gonna put some brown sugar, a little vanilla, a little bit of bourbon. Don't tell nobody.
I like the theme, the bourbon theme that goes through. Of course, bourbon and peaches goes well.
Take the brown sugar. It's got a little cinnamon in there, and I add it to the peaches. You just want to kind of get them all coated. You want this to be sweet. Now hit me with a little bit of bourbon.
Oh, I'd love to do that. All right. Here comes the flavor.
Know your skill set right there.
Boom. How's that? Oh, yeah.
Wow. We're going to put it in our little dish. Look at all those juices. Okay, what we're going to make now is a streusel topping. It's going to have some nice soft butter, flour, powdered sugar, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of vanilla extract. You're going to make that into basically a cookie dough, and we're going to break it up and put it over the top of the peaches. It's pretty simple. I like to start with a little butter. You can just basically get that down in there. Get that butter loose where it can accept the flour. Food is about relationships, really. I like to coordinate. I like to mix my flour and my sugar. It's turning into a dough. A little bit more powdered sugar. A little bit more flour. I like to add a pinch of salt, maybe 2. Remember, salt's your friend. And just a tiny bit of a bourbon vanilla extract right here, also known as Madagascar bourbon, all right? Perfect. And now we're done. We just take our little short dough, kind of pat it out, but it cooks up really nice.
Can I get a door for you?
Yes, I appreciate that.
We're going into the top
Make
shelf.
use, right?
Top
Besides
shelf,
the
top
top shelf, top dessert. All it's got to do is going to bake for about 35 minutes, around 350.
Okay, 350, 35.
All right. All right, so we've done a lot of work, and now we get to, you know, reap the benefits, if you will.
Here it is. Wow. I'm gonna start with this. This is that great cauliflower.
Yeah,
dish
sweet
we
and
talked
spicy
about.
cauliflower. You see how the honey and
I'm
the
just
chili
gonna grab
flour?
one like that. Oh, I love that.
And you might want to just cool it down with maybe some of the green bean with the vinaigrette. You got it? It's a good thing you got a big mouth, brother. Isn't that nice? It finishes well with this.
I'll tell you what, that vinaigrette, the Dijon mustard in there, that is awesome.
This is our bourbon rub New York strip. The bacon potato hash here. I'll slice you off a little piece.
I love it.
That's gonna be nice and juicy right there.
Look how tender.
And it's like the juice is just dripping off of it.
It is. Downtown, Triple Crown, it's all that.
Is it okay if I take that?
Please do.
I don't know if I can even say that.
Oh, yes you can.
It's mine now.
It's all yours
Downtown
now.
Triple Crown. Okay, don't forget about the potatoes, the diamond bacon.
Oh, I know. Those are beautiful. And my potato? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So good.
It's silly how easy this stuff is.
Oh, man. You know, I'm not waiting for Derby. I'm going to do this right now. I'm telling you what.
Right
when I
here,
get
right
home,
now. Just one more taste. All you gotta do is taste the juice, the dough.
I mean, look at that.
Look out.
Oh.
Now, you know what I say?
What do you say?
That's so good it'll make your tongue slap your brains out.
And I think it is.
But I hope you've enjoyed it. This is just a sneak peek.
Chef JoJo, I'm telling you, awesome job. Executive chef here
thank you.
at Churchill Downs and for Levy Restaurants. I'm telling you, what an awesome job, and you're ready to go anytime.
Oh, man.
Oaks,
Anytime.
Derby, he's always ready. And all year here at Churchill Downs. So come on out, bet on the Pones, and at the same time, enjoy some great food. Chef, awesome, man.
Thanks, man. I had a lot of fun.
You bet. That'll do it for this episode of Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Happy Derby, everybody. I'm Tim Laird, and we'll see you at the races.